Good morning. We're going to do a deep dive into the Final Fold and we're going to look at the Temptations Puzzle People. So this is a really interesting album. When we think of the Temptations, we probably think of My Girl and the Tuxedos and Synchronized Dancing, etc. But by the end of the 60s, when this album came out, a lot was changing in Motown, and a lot was changing for the Temptations, and a lot was changing in the wider world with Vietnam still raging and civil rights, etc. So the first thing that changed at Motown was Holland. Those are Holland, their absolute massive songwriting team, left in an argument or a disagreement about royalties and credits and creative control. Norman Whitfield came in and he kind of started taking more of the creative reins. Berry Gordy had brought the label so far, but he was completely out of touch with what was going on in the world. He was completely against artists having any sort of political say or any social commentary. The nearest he'd come was Love Child with the Supremes. This was the second album with Dennis Edwards as the lead singer, who replaced the fired David Ruffin. The song War, What Is It Good For, was originally earmarked for the Temptations, and Berry Gordy said no, and he gave it to a minor Motown star. Edwin Starr became a massive hit. So this lineup of the Temptations had recorded an album called Cloud 9, and this was their follow-up, and it has a massive #1 hit, I Can't Get Next to You, which was top of the Billboard charts for 2 weeks. But this is the Temptations at their funkiest. No more uniforms, they're just wearing street clothes. It is brilliant funk album. There's a couple of ballads on it, but some of the tracks on it, like Don't Let the Joneses Get You Down, Message from a Black Man, and their cover Hey Jude. It's just a great album, and twinned with Psychedelic Shack is great. But you know, the Temptations were leading an almost double life. At the same time as this was out, they put out Motown put out an album with the Temptations duetting with Diana Ross and the Supremes. You know, things like songs from Funny Face. And after this, they were putting out an album of them live at the Talk of the Town, which is a nightclub in London. You know, so, and they were in the Copa playing, so it was back to the Tuxedos and melodies of their great hits. But the studio albums around this period are great, and this is my favourite one. So check it out. Puzzle People, a great album. Heavily influenced by Sly and the Family Stone, heavily influenced by James Brown. The Temptations get funky. Keep it final, keep it real.